this ID. Now once you click on this particular ID, again I will type on, click on tap, and it will perform certain action. It will tap on basically this, and now you can see this has this is screenshot of this particular screen has already been captured over here, right? It has dismissed the, because this application is right now connected with our Appium session, so whatever we are performing over here will get performed over there. So now we have to find the ID of this particular video. If I don't know whether you can see in the video or not, but it's currently highlighted this particular video. If I'm clicking on this, it will highlight, see, scores, it is highlighting news. Now I have clicked on videos. So similarly you can either find so if you see, the resource ID of both these three are com.sportkicks id text. See, the resource ID doesn't do not change in these, change in these cases, fine. So you have to find something else in order to identify these things. So currently we have in this case uh, we just found it by this name, because these names are unique over this tab, fine. So if news, you get this news, you on scores you have scores, on videos you have videos, on live you have live. So we just have to type driver.find element by name, because find element by name is a method available over here. I can show you. Dot find element dot find element by name. Yeah, so there is a method called find element by name. Inside that you can give this name. So here's how we have achieved this particular step. So we have find element by name. Inside that we have tapped videos and then click. So after clicking video, let's see, we have selected this and we'll tap. It will just click on video. It will tap over this. Currently, as we are stopping for more than 2 minutes, that's why it's appearing. In real world it will not appear at this time. So now we have to find, in case you want to refresh your screen, you just click on that. So you want to click on this, so how you can get it? So you just keep going to the different layers. So I'm currently trying to find out some element which on which you can perform certain actions. So as you can see, we have in the next uh, first of all, let's try to run this script, fine, where it goes, fine, whether it is successful or not. So currently we'll close this, stop this session. And again, one more thing to remember, in order to stopping and launching this process, I mean this process will, you have to do again and again. You have to launch the server and stop the server, but you can skip this process by using driver.quit. Fine. Basically you are not stopping, I mean the server will keep running, but you are currently deleting or erasing all the data, I mean all the things, all the garbage collection will be done inside that driver.quit state, I mean step. So because it will remove all the things that you have done using driver. So basically don't forget to use this after your script is done. It will clear all the data and stop that particular thing. So in if you are using this, you don't have to uh, again and again launch and stop the server. So currently I'm launching that. Yes, once I get the success, I will just run my script. Okay, it says that I have not saved it yet. It's okay, I'll try to save it. Yes, it's been saved now, and my application is running, I mean my test case is running. It's now on installing the application. It will again install it. It's installing it. And once it gets installed, we get this ID, and it will click on that particular element ID, and on the next screen it will click on OK, got it. And now we are on new screen, and then it will click on videos. Now we are on videos place. So for this script purpose, we'll just remove all the comments, and we'll find out what the comments is doing. Right now I'm printing this tab name, whatever tab you are currently on, right? So as you can see in this particular script, this particular line, I'm just clicking on that, fine, and after clicking that, I'm just getting the tab name, fine. So I am saving the tab name inside a string. And how I can do that? Similarly, you can just have to find this particular element, and then after finding that particular element, you just dot and get text. So you can get the string of that particular element, fine, whatever name or whatever level of that particular element is. So currently I'm printing in this console that whatever tab I have clicked is this tab name, and then I'm doing again a click on a particular and a different tab. So let's try to run this particular script. So for that I have to stop it, launch it, and once it's being launched, yes, again I will try to run this application. It's showing me to save this application. I will save it, and now I have Appium, I have player. See, that's very easy. I mean, not much effort is required. If you just know the process, know the uh, initial things, you are really good to go. You just have to know the process of how you will identify element, how you can go ahead and by experimenting, by trial and error and all these methods, you can just start using automation. So now you have click on this particular element, again it will click on, okay, got it. Now it's clicking on videos, so again it's clicking on videos for two more time. It gets the string, and now it has click I mean cleared all the sessions data. And now what we have shown in this console is the tab clicked videos, right? So similarly you can get the report and everything. So this was about finding element using app inspector. What we are missing here is finding these particular elements using UI automator viewer, because in our slide we have shown that we can identify elements using Appium inspector and UI automator viewer. So we have learned about Appium inspector. Now we will have a um, introduction about UI automator viewer. So for that you have to start this particular application. So currently I'm running that. It's not needed to run this, but run from this particular script. You can just install your application and you can use this Appium inspector, UI automator viewer. So meanwhile the application is being started, I have to show you where exactly you can find this UI automator viewer. So inside, it's basically inside the tools folder. Fine. So we have Android SDKs. In Android SDK you have tool, and inside the tools folder you can find this UI automator viewer. So if you have set the system you have added this particular Android SDK in your system path variable, so you can just start the terminal and start typing UI automator viewer, and it will automatically give you the option. Or if it's not you have not added the this particular Android SDK in your system path, you can go inside the tools. Inside this particular folder you just start your command prompt or terminal, and then you can start this UI automator viewer via typing just /UI automator viewer or UI automator dot whatever batch or whatever file it's on your system. So right now I am starting that. One more thing, like we said, Appium is using UI automator viewer for getting all these things, identifying element and interacting with the Android application. So it means it's already using this particular application currently right now. Fine. So in order to use this as a separate thing, you have to first stop this Appium inspector, otherwise you will get a conflict. So right now we have stopped it, and now we can start this UI automator viewer. So what it does, it just get the XML screenshot of your application, whatever is running currently on your screen. So currently you can see this screen is running. So right now we have got this screen, and now you can, once you hover your mouse over there, you can just find all the options for that particular element. Fine. So that's how you find the ID of a particular element, or you can this. So this was the feature of identifying all these things, right, using UI automator viewer. So this was another method by which you can identify all the elements, even if you can get this text, or get the image. Right. So all the things you can find using UI automator viewer or Appium inspector, whatever you want. Right. So that was it, guys, for this particular session. regarding this Android automation. So we'll meet again in the next video, in which we can start the similar kind of test case for iOS application basically. So thanks again. Thanks very much for joining.